No boobs.
Wow.
Look at my eyes.
Hello, everybody. Good morning. This is basically morning. Thank you so much, Mantow, for the 2 months. I appreciate it. The sun is out and you're live. I don't know what to feel about. Hi, Supernova. Thank you so much for the 3 months. Hello, hello. Also, hi, Bucket. Hi, Diabetic Cat. Hello, Ricky Bish. Hello, Visual. Hi, Torf. Dubious. Colchis. Hi. Hi, Nova. Hello. Thank you for the happy affiliate anniversary. Thank you. We do have a giveaway. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, I think we have about 13 games to give away, so it's about like 1 hour from my plan. Hi, Spurbus. Hello, the huge affiliate anniversary. Yeah. I have some games to give away. We're gonna be randomly picking the game and randomly picking the person. We got 2 wheels to go. The redeem is 1 point for the giveaway. That's how I'm gonna track who enters.
No boobs.
And then
Look in my eyes.
Thank you, Skyler. We've got a hype trade. Thank you for that. What was I saying? Yeah, 2 years. It's 2 in the afternoon. I'm fixing my model. This is much earlier than normal. I literally took today off work so I could celebrate this with everybody. Because, well, yeah. Not that it matters. I can take any day off, right? How's everybody doing? You'll notice my energy is slightly different, maybe slightly more scatterbrain. It's because I haven't had any fucking caffeine yet, so my brain is very all over the place. Of course, Purvis, thank you for being here. I guess that makes sense why I hardly see you, because my schedule is fucked. So let's see. I'm trying to find, you guys know the deal. I'm going to be listening to some music while I do this. If you have any songs that you want to listen to, just link them. I prefer Spotify because it's what I have. To like, what the fuck? Visual? Thank you for the 5 gift subs. Hello, that's insane.
Look in my eyes.
Hello. Thank you for gifting a gift sub to Inoko, Xandric, Good Enough, Pixel11, and Slim Shade Tree. Please enjoy your Crayola emotes. Thank you, Zed. Hopefully the music's not too distracting and it's like a decent volume. I like how I opened this relationship red flags one. I was like, this will be fun. And in case anybody can't tell by my painfully obvious accent, I'm American, right? So this different political alignments, like maybe a few years ago would have hit a little bit different, but given the current political climate in my country, this political alignment relationship red flag is gonna hit way different. High praise the stat son. Big red flags. How quick if you make Zion a fizzle your 1 key bits email, I will buy it right now. Okay. How do I don't know how to do that, Spurbus. I need it. 1,000 bits? Do I even have a bits thing?
No boobs.
Hey, yo, what you sipping on? Mountain Dew Zero Sugar Baja Blast. Well, do it when you can. Oh, Jesus, Spurbus. Let's see. Thank you so much for the fucking money. I don't know how much money that is. I feel like that's a lot. Is that $10 whole dollars? Hi, Ineptomancer. Hello, Eastbound and Down. But yeah, it's a Diet Baja Blast. Because I can't have sugar, but I can have a lot of caffeine. I take that back. I can have sugar. I just don't feel like taking insulin for, my thing is I like rarely take insulin for drinks. I don't do that. Let's see. Hold on. I will figure this out for you, Spurbus. Bits and cheering. Okay. Bits tier badges? Maybe. Huh? Hold on. View rewards. Emotes. Oh my god. Hold on. Hold on. Ooh. The emote slots. Okay. I'm almost there. Please bear with me, everybody. It's just that I'm stupid. Bits emo. Okay, here you go. Wait. I have... I moved it just now. Did it work? Also, level 3 hype chain? That's insane. Drinking calories. Hi, Mobile Sue. Hi, Grundy. Drinking calories in general is just bleh. What's good, Scott? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There you go. There you go, Spurbus. It should be there. Hey, Zion, this is your boss. You're not coming today, left short staff. That being said, production increase by unprecedented levels. Go ahead, take 6 weeks off while we investigate. That'd be crazy if that was real. Let's go. I'm glad that you like it, Spurbus. All right, let's see. See, my concern, here's my worry in case anybody knows why I'm afraid with that one. I got approved. Hi Glitchy, thank you so much for the 3 months. I got P2W emote. I got that approved somehow, and I tried to get the nano one approved, and they kept like denying it and not letting me have follower emotes, and they kept slapping me with bad goblin. And I submitted it. I tried to submit the nano variation like 8 times, I think. And then I was like, well, it's been like 60 days or something. They're like, no, you need to have 60 streams of good behavior. You better stop fucking trying to get this emote in, or else you're never gonna get your fucking follower emotes. So I stopped. Do you work at Amazon? I'm just guessing based on what you said before. I do not know. I work in an office. I work in an office and I do state paperwork. I am a bureaucrat in a sense, and I am very good at my job. All right. But Bag's middle finger emote too. You could always do the British middle finger. Oh, that's true. Franchise tax board? No. I think it's kind of like a niche thing. She corporate ladders. All right. So as I was saying, this different political alignments, I can't change these because it's a live one where people are participating in. So given Ziona, Dagab, the Mangabo, I wish. I'm not making that much money. I still have 2 more promotions till I'll be where I want. All right. Different political alignments. Given the current, what this means in my America, in where I live, and how I'm taking this is an instant deal breaker. That is going to be an instant deal breaker for me. 100% fair. I am a woman. I am Hispanic. Yeah. So invested in politics, this is not an instant deal breaker to me, as long as it's so let's see. Investing in politics does not have to necessarily be a bad thing. The people that I know that are pretty invested in politics seem to lean one way, which is not the way I'm gonna say it depends on the situation, right? What if you think farmers should just get an extra square inch of land? Just 1 extra square inch? I'm very interested in politics. It's training these days. I feel that practice of religion you are not involved with. Honestly, that's not the worst thing for me. It's not the worst. I am atheist and I don't have like any spirituality. I do make comments about like astrology and I'll be like, I'm a Gemini. But do I actually believe in that and subscribe to that at all? I don't. Let's see. I don't like this. I don't like this vibe. I'm trying to change it. Hold on. I'm trying to change the song. We'll do this. Okay. You mean you don't charge your crystals with the moon? I mean, if you want to charge our JO crystals eastbound and down, we can discuss that. My brother's so invested that'll be actually involved. Makes me wonder how he's married. Invested in politics range from volunteering IRL to being racist online, so that's broad. Exactly. It depends on the situation. What are those creatures in front of you? Those are my Labubu's. I'm so glad you asked, Burbis. They're my Labubu. I'm so sorry that that's going to keep popping off. I honestly put the timer at like a minute or something because when I originally made it, I was like, there's no fucking way I'm going to get more than 1 sub a minute. And yet here we are. This one is the Labubu. They're medium ugly. Also, my cat is already being a dickhead with the door. 1 second. I thought she was. She left. Okay. This one is the Labubu Macaroons series, and this one's name is Soy Milk. In case you're wondering, they're really fucking hard to get. I think it's because women love medium ugly things. Me, I'm woman. I love these little fucking creatures. So anyway, here's Soy Milk. Like at Pop Mart, they have people who resell them. I've gotten these all retail. Okay, I have not bought from a reseller. I refuse! I refuse! Taking something that is meant for fun and then charging $45 fucking dollars for a $22 little plush blind box. Fuck you. So anyways, I went to Pop Mart one day and I saw this little guy. Like, not this guy in particular, but I saw these. I was like, oh, they're kind of ugly, but in a cute way. You know, medium ugly. So then I was like, hey, Pop Mart lady. These are sold out. And she was like, yeah. And then they had some at the counter. And there was 2. So I was like, can I get 1? I don't need 2. Hold on a second. I'm going to... I think my cat wants my door open, but I can't because I'm loud. Alright. So we got... this one. This is Sesame Bean. This is the first one I got. I was like, can I have 1? I just need 1. I don't need 2. Worst mistake ever. I didn't know that they were going to be so fucking hard to get. People wait in line for hours. They wait for drops. They have like things on their phone and they go to like TikTok lives and buy boxes and then fucking resell them. And Pop Mart was like, enough. We're only going to do where you can pick it up in store. So pick up in store is how I got QQ. This is the Have a Seat series. ZZ. This one's one of my favorite. Look at how cute. And Dada. Look at how cute. Okay, so anyways, these are the ones I currently have. I technically also have another macaroon toffee, but him brown, and I already have enough earth tone ones for the macaroon series, so I'm trying to trade it for like a pink one or like maybe a green one. So anyways, those are my Labubus. I think Jeannie keeps pronouncing them Labubus, and I haven't corrected him yet because Labubus is good too. You know, let me organize my children. So anyways, yeah, I'm way behind on chat. Hello. I get mad about things that affect people I know, so I can't let myself. Valid, medium ugly. Hi Lulu! Scalpers the fuck. I know they're the worst. You like calico critters? I've seen them, but I haven't bought them because they're kind of expensive. Labubas. Hi Mikas! Okay. Lives with parents. Thank you, Paul! Thank you for subscribing for 13 months! Dude, thank you for gifting a sub to Delphi Visual. You're popping up. Also, everyone buy Calico Critters right now. I don't think I have any on my throne. My throne's kind of boring. So live with parents. This literally does not fucking matter to me. Also, this is like, like, what if your parents have a lot of money and are financially well off, right? And then you can just save up all of your money and like maybe buy a house cash or something crazy like that. Like what if you have children or something and they help? What if you just like your, what if you're fucking, you just like your fucking parents? To me, this does not matter at all. Doesn't, it's nothing. Choose loudly. This is one. It depends, right? I would say this is not the worst thing. Orders the fast food options specifically at restaurants. What does that mean? You mean like orders the chicken tendies? It's economy? Man, plenty of people. That's what I'm saying. Brazilian hardstyle goes so hard. Agreed. Thank you, Button, for the Happy Gobble anniversary. Thank you. What are those that blew up like the peepees? Peepos? The wee-wees! I have some. Hi, Frex! Hi, Frex! Oh my goodness, Frex. You know what I see that's messed up? Hold on. Everyone's here right now. This is crazy. This is crazy work. Hold on. Hold on. Roles manager. Hold on. I don't have a ton of these left, but I got a few. Alrighty. If you chew, what's this? What? Can you move a chat a little for this segment? Move chat a little? Yeah. What's up with chat? Did I move? Are they out of the way? Oh, I see. Let me find chat. Pause. I have a habit of putting everything in my OBS and then I just keep it there and then I don't. I'll just make you guys smaller for now. How about that? Little. We'll keep you there and then we'll make you big again later. How does that sound?
Oh, boobs.
How does that sound? How's that sound?
Look in my eyes.
Hold on. Put them on your throat. Right now, just Calgo. I'll put Calgo critters on my thumb, but I think there's surprise gifting on there, but I don't think anybody's gonna buy them. Thank you for the happy affiliate anniversary, Mikas. Let's see. I have multiple wee-wees, but I've gotten 4, and I have really bad luck, and I've got 2 doubles of each. What if you live in an Italian family? Not the worst thing, then. Smacks let me chew lips, chew lally perish. Lip smackers die. I actually have a friend who does that. In the middle of eating, he'll like smack his lips. Like, it's horrible. I don't even want to imitate it. And this cashless current is like finding One Piece, bro. Ain't never gonna get that shit. Makes you want to murder them. So many culture of generational homes. Moving out, living out is pretty weird thing. Yeah, I don't care. This is what streaming early in the day is like. It's crazy. Humans come to it. We power scaling toxic traits. Hi, Jumbo Scorpions. Also, thank you so much, Zyx, for 20 months. Holy shit, that's so long. That's almost 2 years. You've almost been here the whole time. Okay. Small chat and small corner. Yeah, button. Yeah. Okay, orders the fast food option at specialty restaurants. Okay, listen. I'm neurodivergent. I have ADHD. Okay. I tend to, my partners tend to also be neurodivergent, which usually entails safe food. So I'm not gonna care if my partner only wants chicken tendies at the restaurant. Fuck. When I go to seafood boils, however you say it. Okay. We're about to have a long ad. I'm going to snooze it for 5 minutes. You know why? Because I want to explain something. I don't like seafood a lot. And I definitely don't like it in a bag with heads on it. So like when I've gone to seafood bowl places with my friends and they put everything in the bag and just like throw it on the table, I get chicken tenders and like sweet potato fries, and the server always also puts it on the table so that way I feel you know, engaged with my friends. And I don't, this is not a, this is actually, I like this. And if ADHD, don't say, do you have the fidget spinner thing on hand right now? I don't have a fidget spinner, but I do have this like little cube thing. And I like Poppets, the Super Bowl. Hi, Skeever. I can't eat shrimp. I also turned off, I was told that people don't like pre-roll ads recently. So I, just so everybody knows, I turn off my pre-roll ads, but it means you're going to get a big chunk of ads. I don't know if this is worse or if this is better, but just so everybody knows that's going to happen, and I am sorry. Panini! I got some silly fidget toy printed. What kind of fidget toy? Bro, I hate seafood. Shit's like eating rubber, and I hate the aftertaste. Fidget cubes are the shit. Dude, I fucking love Poppets, though. Picky eater. This does not matter to me. Inconsistent communication. Oh my god! This, okay, this, I'm not gonna say this is a deal breaker, because communication can improve, and people can learn if they're willing to learn. But inconsistent also this person spelled inconsistent wrong, I'm pretty sure, right? No, inconsistent. Maybe I'm stupid. Half of them are here for the click here, subscribe. I was like, hi, Skeever. Be red flag for that. This shit should be red flag, everybody. That's fair. Quality from the overcooked, unfresh seafood. Inconsistent. Yeah, it was like, nice, really glasses. Thank you. Consistent, especially in like in poly relationships. I could see that being a massive, yeah, that would be really difficult and not good. I've had this also kind of is mildly triggering, because it's like, are they a narcissist? Are this something they're doing on purpose? I'll say it's bad but manageable, because like I want to believe that if somebody acknowledges that they have inconsistent communication, they're going to be willing to fix that, right? Dismissive of your feelings or opinions. Ooh, instant deal breaker. Controlling. This is me coming from a place where my, like, y'all want to know some insider knowledge? This is my biggest deal breaker. For me, I think it depends, right? For me, because I'm like, if well, I guess that's not controlling. If someone is like, hey, this thing that is happening makes me uncomfortable, could we like not do that? Is that considered controlling? Because based off of my ex, yes, it is. According to him, it's incredibly controlling. But like, where's my model? Let me show you some shit. Back with my ex, if I had my model up like this, hell, like, this is, I'm asking for a fight with my, would be asking for a fight, right? I had to have my model down like this so that way you couldn't see my incredibly small covered chest. So, boundaries, spill the tea. Boundaries are good. How dare, pretty revealing if you ask me, showing too much skin. Is that a collarbone? The question marks. Yeah. If you guys look at my old clips too, you can kind of tell. Did you need a psychopath? Hello? Let's just go with instant deal breaker. Lack of accountability. That's also going to be an instant deal breaker for me. This pisses me off. Unwilling to address or resolve conflict. So that means the conflicts live forever and they're never going to go away. Instant deal breaker. Passive aggressive. Ooh, this is growing up, my stepmom was so fucking passive aggressive, bro. Like, she would be upset that we would like say she was also incredibly particular about cleaning, right? So say me and my brother, my sister left like a bowl out and we didn't immediately clean it and put it in the dishwasher. Cause like say like we're watching fucking Avatar The Last Airbender, bro, some shit's about to go down. We can do that later. She would like clang the shit in there and be like, oh, and like not wash it or anything and then just go in her room and slam the door. And when I tell you, this is like an absolute fucking like, I cannot handle this at all. I will become triggered. I will lose my shit. I triggered for real. Capricorn. Oh yeah. Speaking of my siblings, I'm so sorry. I probably just brought up our collective trauma from growing up. It's real. It's fucking real. What's less passive aggressive everyone doesn't do to you? Nah, you still, I feel like there's a way. I think passive aggressiveness is not a healthy way to like handle your feelings. I understand that some people aren't direct and it's hard to be direct and you don't have to be direct with everybody, right? But I think it's just kind of rude. And also it confuses people. Like you're not addressing something so they'll not know what you're upset about. And then it's just like really bad on yourself. Choose loudly should be in red. Ugh. I'm sorry, Nightly. Hi. Lack of emotional availability. Maybe I'm just like what some of these things sound like they should be pretty bad, right? But I'm like, you know, sometimes people aren't like super open. That's not the worst thing to me, I think. What does this mean exactly? Wear a helmet. Nightly! You're making me nervous. Nightly got misophonia. What does lack of emotional ability entail? Does anybody have any insight to that one? Let's see. I'm trying to see if anybody's redeemed the giveaway. No. Is it live? Yes. Okay. I'm stuck on this one. I want to say this isn't closed off, doesn't open up, and isn't true receptive to your emotion. These are all tankable. Someone loves you. Scott. Okay, that's bad but manageable, right? Excessive jealousy. That's gonna be an instant deal breaker after coming out of the last one, honestly. Back when I first started streaming, if you were like, and here's the thing, I'm not straight, but for some reason, he was only concerned about guys, and like, God, if you were a streamer that I watched and you were a guy, it was bad. Constantly negative. I'm kind of negative a lot, honestly, so that's probably not bad but manageable. Disregards instant deal breaker. Disregards boundaries, instant deal breaker. Doesn't have the same music taste whatsoever. That like doesn't matter to me at all. One-uppers. Honestly, that doesn't matter to me either, because I know that people who are neurotypical have a tendency to like share a story of similar like nature to what you're telling them to feel relate. So hi Prisma. Hi Prisma, thank you so much. I had issues with music. Really? I'm good so far. I'm consuming caffeine. We're getting there. A little scatterbrained so far, but we're making it. We're doing it. Let's see. One-uppers. I would say this depends on the situation. Actually, I don't even know. I feel like it doesn't bother me at all. This is not neutral to me. Excessively compliments. For me, I feel like the way my brain works is if somebody were excessively complimenting me, I'd be like, okay, but like, but that's also like a me problem. Is excessively compliments like they say something nice to you a couple times a day? There's a difference between one upping smug brat and one upping smug dick. I'd be like, what's your end goal here? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is it like love bombing? I'm not sure. I say it depends on the situation. Oh my god. Never compliments. Ooh. One of my exes a few years ago, before my horrendous one, actually we were dating. Like we would just go on dates and hang out, like just getting to know each other for like 2 months. And at one point I was like, hey bro, like I literally was like, hey, do you like maybe want to be friends and not like date? And then he was like, why would you say that? And I was like, oh, just because it's been like 2 months and like you've literally never even like been like, I think you're cute, or I think you're fun, or like I think you're nice. And like that's chill, but like also we can like maybe go on less dates and spend less money, you know? And then he was all, what did he say? He said it made him feel like he was a bad partner and that it upset him that I brought it up. But I was like, I'm not asking for it all the time. I'm just saying in 2 months of going out 2 times a week, at some point you should be like, hey bro, I think you're cool. I think maybe you are good at video games or something. This is probably bad but manageable. Only compliments physical attributes. That's an instant deal breaker. I'm uncomfortable comments. I'm far from alone this. Yes, I am in therapy. I'm okay with this because I'm nicey. Got it. Games you want them to smash. Hello, he really said you communicating that you want affection makes me feel bad. Constantly late. Ooh, this does not matter. This doesn't matter to me because I'm late a lot. Last minute cancels. Bad but manageable. Listen, I live in California. You have no idea the kind of traffic I have to deal with. Rude to retail or staff, instant deal breaker. That's so disgusting. The last minute cancels is pretty bad for me, especially if I've cleared off a whole day and like we're like, oh, we're gonna do this all day, and then this is fucking Grimes, and all I can think about is fucking Elon Musk right now. Sorry. I would be pretty peeved if somebody canceled on me after I cleared out my whole day, you know? Traffic on I-5 at 3:30. My sister makes me stick to plans like Clue. Are you somebody who gets there like 20 minutes early eastbound and just waits in your car? Does not have a single close friend. Ooh, see, originally a while ago, a few years ago, like 4 years ago-ish, I would say that this is not a deal breaker at all. This doesn't make any sense to me, but now it's a little concerning just based off of my last. I would say this is not the worst thing, but it is good to have a support system and have people that you're friends with. The neurodivergent binary. Chronically late or chronically terrified of being late. Last minute cancel wedding when everyone is seated and waiting with cake. At least they have cake. Brags about how good of a liar they are. That's an instant deal breaker. Goes to the gym every day. Why the fuck would that be a deal breaker? That does not matter to me. Never goes to the gym. That does not matter to me. Has a mental disorder. That does. Actually, I like this. Neutral does not matter to me. Neurodivergent. Actually, I like this. Let's see. Neurotypical. Hi, Merculo. Hi, welcome in. Thank you. Jim, a deal breaker? That's what I'm saying. Also, I have a question. Are any of y'all neurodivergent and have dated somebody who's neurotypical? Do you know what that's like? Cuz I do. It is painful. It's like like in my instance with the ADHD, I'm annoying to them. There's no way I'm not fucking annoying, okay? Take 3 online autism tests. I'm gonna say that's bad but manageable. The worst when I get hands thrown up at me. Yes and yes was not good. Make plans for the future without consulting your preferences. Does that mean like, oh my god, we're gonna have to go faster. We're going slow. Holy moly. Making plans for the future without consulting your preferences. Is that somebody who's like, I bought a $5,000 ring and I didn't even ask you if you wanted to get married and now I'm proposing to you without like even talking about it? You can make vague plans that are adjustable. True, that's true. Making plans for the future without consulting your preferences. That's also like a lack of communication. I'm gonna say this depends on the situation. Long relationship never lasted more than a month. Okay, that seems a pretty suspicious. I don't think I would just definitely concerning. Yeah, it's like, well, but what if they end up just being somebody who's ace and isn't aware of that? So then they've had a lot of struggles with like that with their partners, you know? So I don't know. Cuz I want to say, and not everybody is built or wants to be in a relationship, and maybe they don't know that, and there's like societal pressures and all of that, you know? I'm gonna say this depends on the situation. Multiple exes within the same year. That depends on the situation, bro. Maybe they like are susceptible to dating narcissists. So they keep an eye out, but I don't think it's a deal breaker. Never been in a relationship. This also depends on the situation. Puts a lot of labels on themselves. Why do these people suck at spelling? Labless. It's like, this is... Ooh. Puts a lot of labels on themselves. What does that mean? Labless. Yeah. This does not matter. I don't know. Constantly brings up their ex. To me, this does not... Me, personally, this does not fucking matter. Especially if they're like... date them for a long time, or they were really horrible to them. If it was in a way where they're like, I really fucking miss my ex, like they were so much kinder than you, then yeah, fuck you, that's shitty. But to me, this depends on the situation. Mio Dios labels. This person has worse spelling than me. Goddamn, red flag is bad at spelling. That is going to be a bad but manageable. Lacks empathy. That is an instant deal breaker. I had to explain to my ex what empathy was. This GIY spelling looks like an idiot. Lacks empathy is a nah for me. Males with only male friends, females with only female friends. Why the fuck would that matter? Why the fuck do I give a shit about, huh? Males with only female friends, females with only male friends. I also don't understand why that matters. References outdated gender roles. That's an instant deal breaker for me, honestly. I agree with you there, Nova. Blessy, hi! Now stream more. Maybe like, did you teach them empathy using flashcard with facial expressions drawn on them? I mean, it might have helped. You can find their whole life on social media. Ooh, this one's an iffy one for me. Because I mean, okay, so I have this, right? I have my Twitch. But like when it comes to like Instagram or Facebook, I honestly don't really post that much. And I don't post like partners, or I prefer I could literally find nothing about them online. I think when I was in college, I would post a good amount of my photography and stuff like that when I was like in the darkroom a lot. But that's not my, I don't know about that. I would say bad but manageable, but not an instant deal breaker. But such in this space. I'm a social media ghost after 2012. Social media is the current year. Yeah, no drama, please. That just sounds condescending. Instant deal breaker. Someone said that to me. Before I started Twitch streaming, I'd probably be like, that's an instant deal breaker for me. Furry? I am 95% deal breaker. Or 65%. What the fuck? What kind of furry? What is your persona? Now she started streaming 95%. Well, I actually have met people who are furries and are like really kind and good people. And I think as long as there is an understanding that I'm not going to participate or be involved or enjoy the same type of thing at all, and they're chill with that, then that to me wouldn't matter. Only hobbies include a TV, video game, or computer, etc. How fucking dare you? But although I will say there is a line, right? I don't want to say exactly who, but maybe I have experience with somebody who would wake up and then only play games and not move and not pick up after themselves or brush their teeth or shower or do anything for weeks on end, and just wake up, play video game till like 3 or 4 while I'm working and cleaning and doing everything, and only wants to spend time by only playing video games, then yeah, that fucking sucks, right? But if they're just like a homebody who likes to do these things, then what the fuck? That doesn't matter. This doesn't matter. I used to be cool furries, then I started streaming. Now I can't stand them. I'm looking at that wrong. But babe, I want you to be my second half of my horse thing. Babe, furry me up. If I had a partner and they wanted me to be the part of their horse fursuit and they needed that, I would do that. But I don't want to be the visible part. And nobody better give us hugs. This is like, I have no chance. What do you mean? You just can't call me out like that, Lyle. I'm not talking about you. That's my mom's ex-husband, and he called me late shit when I make him hello? Nightly? Oh, ex-husband. Well, good. Fuck no. One word replies, hell no. One word replies to what, though? I also supportive. One word replies, this doesn't matter to me. I give one word replies all the time. People, like, if somebody messages me and is like, hey, can you grab this thing when you're on your way home? I'm gonna be like, okay. And they're like, I say okay to most things. So I don't know. That depends on the situation. Okay. Yeah. Spurus, hey Zio, can you pick this up on your way home? Okay. Talk shit behind their friend's back. That's also, listen, I'm fucking Mexican, bro. I'm a fucking chismosa. Talk shit behind their friends' backs. It depends on the friend, right? Chismosa for real. Like, I'm Mexican, I'm a Gemini, there's no hope for me. I would say this depends on the situation. But there are people. It depends. This also depends, right? There's like people that I really don't know that are like very loose friends, right? But then there's like my friends that are family. And if you say something bad about somebody like jelly bean, for instance, I'm gonna in high school, also I would physically start fights with people and threaten their lives. Okay. Also, it just depends, right? Just depends. Only thing you can do. Some of my friends, like I said, some of my friends, I've never said a bad thing about them because they don't have any bad things to say about them. So this depends on the situation. Is the victim in every story they tell? Instant deal breaker. I've learned my lesson. I've learned my lesson. I've learned. They act like they're better than everyone else. What if they fucking are? What if they're jelly bean? Then what do we do? Least aggressive. Only thing you can do, start fights. Exactly. I would say this. Well, I'm also thinking like arrogance, right? Bad but manageable. They always feel the need to prove themselves. Maybe they have just like a deep wound where they feel like they're not enough. And that's bad. And that's bad but manageable. Rude to parents. What if your parents are fucking dickheads? I'm rude to my parents. That's trauma, baby. Like, my dad's a fucking dickhead. I'm not fucking nice to that dude. So how can I be a butt and ask you to look at DM? Of course! I think rude implies unwarranted. Let's see. Let's see. Anything for you, Poe. I got it. Well, I don't know, though, because some people's views are, those are your parents. No matter what they do, you can't be rude to them. You know, some people are like, you can't tell your dad to fuck off. That's your dad. I've literally had people tell me that. Wow, Poe's so toxic. I DM people all the time when they're streaming. And I've only found out recently that that's a bad thing to do. Because my brain's like, I see them right now. And I need to send them something I want to show them. And if I don't send it right now, I'll forget. Rude to parents, this highly depends on the situation. Can't text and complete sentences. Can't text and complete sentences. I call my mom a turd. I broke down the walls. No one is safe. And I say each other stuff in the middle of streams all the time. Motherfucking town Santana. This doesn't fucking matter at all to me. I don't fucking message in complete sense. Attention sponge? What does that mean? Attention sponge. Like, they pay so much attention, they remember everything about you? Span? Nah, like needing a lot of attention. Clingy. Oh! Clingy. Oh, that's not bad. That's kind of cute. Let's say not the worst thing. You have to make all the big plans. That's not the worst. I actually prefer making a lot of the big plans, but sometimes I do like to not make them. Like, I end up having to plan a really large birthday entirely for myself because my ex kept dropping the ball after he promised me that he would do it, and that fucking kind of sucks, right? I would say depends on the situation. Not the worst thing. You want to make all the big they want to make all the big plans. Okay, yeah, that for me is probably bad but manageable because I want to make a lot of the big plans. Now give me space Harlan. Means they're like a streamer or something. I honestly came here to have a good time and I'm feeling really attacked right now. Used to be that guy. What guy? I don't mind. I like being decisive. Yeah. What do you want to be baby sometimes? Yeah. What if once in a while I want to be baby? Okay. Although I will say I'm pretty good at planning stuff. I like it. And I think it's cuz part of my like love language is gift giving and acts of service. So if I'm like doing something and putting on like a plan, then I you know, for my friends or family and stuff, then it's good. Always on their phone. Just depends on the situation, bro. Like maybe they're trying to find me TikToks. And it's a celebrity gossip or reality TV. Well, first of all, I literally went on a rant the other day about Bad Baby and Alabama Barker. So I'm gonna say this isn't the worst thing. LOL. Okay, celebrity gossip is funny. Bad hygiene does not take care of their health. This is a tricky one, right? Because I don't think that I have a right to dictate anybody's hygiene or the way that they care for themselves. It's not my business. How often you prefer to shower and how often you do your hair or your face care or brush your teeth. But as I found out, there is a line, and at some points it gets really concerning. Like if your partner hasn't showered in like 3 weeks, like for me, I was like, I'm concerned about your health, especially also being a type 1 diabetic, and like mental health, and like would try to offer like, hey, maybe like I can help you, you know, like have a little spa day, do maybe like a sponge bath type thing or something, just like there's a line, right? But also it's not my business if somebody's like, I only like to shower every once every other day, or I only like to wash my hair once every 2 weeks. Like that's not my fucking business. If they're still taking care of themselves consistently and their health's fine and they smell fine, then like not my stinky gobble league breath. Hello? Hi, Izzy. Affects yours, I think it's the line. I guess that's true. I've also had that. I've also had their I've also had it affect me. Daily brush teeth is a must, man. 2 times brushing your teeth. Also, you have to be gentle. I've recently, like for a long time, my dentist has always been like, hey, bro, like you need to stop brushing your teeth so rough. But like if I don't brush it rough, my teeth don't feel clean. And they're like, dude, no, for real, like it can affect your gums, right? And then I had a philtrum piercing, which is the one in the center on top of your lip, and that started affecting my gums within 2 years. And the dentist was like, because I told your ass to stop brushing your teeth so fucking hard, right? And then recently, like I was like looking at my gum line, I was like, I think that maybe they're being for real, that if you brush your teeth rough it can like hurt your gums. And if you floss, apparently you can also floss too much. I love flossing. It feels nice, right? But apparently if you do it too much, there's also a problem. Who would have known? Who would have known? I shower once a week, one body part at a time. Hitting body parts in the shower like Sunjim's. I just snap. Oh. Oh. I'm not sure where to put this because I feel like it also depends on their situation, because they could struggle with mental health, and I'm not somebody to abandon somebody or like, you know, not date somebody just because they struggle sometimes. I'll say bad but manageable. Always wants to eat out, like at a restaurant or like at a fast food place. Because if they make hella money and they're always wanting to go to a fancy restaurant, I don't have to fucking cook. Hell yeah. I don't like cooking. But if they want to only go to like In and Out and shit, I can't handle that. I'll die. I'll say depends on the situation. Likes going for drinks often. I'm gonna say that's an instant deal breaker, honestly. I don't go out drinking often. I also have a history dating an addict, and I don't want to repeat. Gabo makes me mac and cheese, please. I shall from scratch. But I will be pissed that I have to cook. Damn, you was getting flexible. With what? Oh, with the shins. I also have my gaps. My teeth are the same as my holes in my nostril. Damn, Natalie, you popped off. I just scheduled my first dentist appointment in years because my teeth started hurting last night. Well, I'm glad that you were able to finally do that and book an appointment. It's not in the U.S. Dentistry and stuff isn't as easily accessible. If I was able to stop the aggressive brush by switching to baking soda because it's micro-based and scrubs off more plaque, less work. Oh, that's a good tip. Or what? I've heard a lot of dentists say they get thinner bristled toothbrush instead of flossing and replace them more often. Huh. Maybe. Struggles with keeping a job. I keep comparing everything to my ex that was a literal fucking garbage human. Because a lot of these instant deal breakers, a lot of these fit him, including this one. Oh. And I'm somebody who, I have jobs for, a really long time. Because, what if they have, again, mental health things and things they can't help, or, they're neurodivergent and struggle with keeping it up. I want to say this depends on the situation. Calls themselves a nice guy, instant deal breaker. It's not up to you to decide if you're a nice person or stuff like that. And when you say it a lot, it comes off very suspicious. Females, why did they say females? Women who affectionately refer to their friends as bitches. Honestly, it's kind of funny. This could be good. Swears a lot. Actually, I like this. Is against swearing. Well, that's not gonna fucking work around here, is it? Like spicy food. This does not fucking matter? Dislike spicy food. Why the fuck would that matter? Like sweets. Bro, maybe they need a little bit of dopamine. Does not matter. Dislike sweets. Again, that does not matter. Fast food is their favorite genre of food. Why the fuck do I care? Does not have a degree nor working towards one. Why do I care? Has a lot of debt. Bro, this is America, okay? This depends on the situation. If they're just I got a bunch of credit cards and I spent them all on fucking Pop Mart and I'm refusing to pay it off and now I'm $70,000 in debt and now I don't have the money for that, but I have $70,000 worth of Labubu's, then maybe that's not good, right? But this fucking country sucks. That depends on the situation. Yeah, land of the credit card debt. Black pepper still too spicy for you, Zyle? Hello? No? Swearing? But again, swearing makes it hilarious. Replace the swears the most absurd things. Wish God will refer to me as one of her bitches. Do you want to be one of my bitches, Izzy? Females, gross. Yeah, that's actually a red flag. I actually had a thing at work with that. One of my coworkers was consistently referring to women as bitches. Not bitches. Females. But he would say men. And that's the thing, right? I was he said something like blah, 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 these females. And I was like, can you please stop saying females when you're referring to women? And then he was like, why? I was like, well, it would be one thing if you said females and males, right? But you say females and men, which you don't know. You don't have me to explain. Hi, Bubba Lubba Ding Dong. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the goblin posture and the fizzies. Females derogatory. Yeah, that's how it comes across. And then he wouldn't stop, so I brought it to my manager, and they're like, well, he has a military background, so he's just coming from the perspective of it being like him being from the military. And I was like, okay, but we're not working on a military base, we're not in the military, we're in an office. Ziona is my favorite streamer of the female specimen I view. Why? That's not true, Nightly. Like, if there was a room 10 guys and 1 girl, he specifically asked girl to something. Wait, huh? I knew somebody like that. He was also extremely racist and borderline fascist. Like, there's a room with 10 guys and 1 girl. He specifically asked a girl to get something for him. Would she tell him to fuck off? Sir, this is a Wendy's. Never traveled outside their hometown. That's bad but manageable because they can go with you once kids. Ooh, like, what do you mean? Like, do they want me? Or are they cool with adoption or like a child, like a pet, female, genderly? Hi, Creola! Well, they've never had the opportunity to leave. Oh, that's what I said. It's bad but manageable outside their hometown. It's like, I took that as like they're choosing not to. Like, I know a woman who willingly never left with outside of 4 miles of where she was born, like the home. She was born in her family home and she refused to leave, and there was opportunities and she didn't. And that's what I thought of. But if they're willing to like get the opportunity to leave and like go outside of their hometown, then like, yeah, it's not a big deal. That's extremely, that poor lady. She did not want to leave. Trying to have a big family. They had the option. Hello to you. Hi, thank you. You're successful in your hometown. Hi, Domo. Hi. Well, what if I don't live in the? I'm assuming I don't live in the same hometown as them. So we're gonna have to go to the fucking. How else are we gonna go to a Pop Mart unless their store? I like gotta go to multiple Pop Marts to get my figgies. Okay, I don't always want to go alone. Once kids. Okay, so this is a thing, right? This is a big thing, especially because I'm a woman. I don't want to physically have kids. Am I against raising them? No. I just know I have, autoimmune issues. I don't want to put my life on the line to physically have a kid. I feel that there are a lot of other ways to have kids. There's also a lot of children in the world who need to be adopted and need loving homes. I don't want, and people be like, well, I want to have my kid. Well, you're not fucking, if you're not giving birth to it, shut the fuck up, okay? Don't come at me with that. Go somewhere else. I will not have a baby out of my body, period. But will I raise children? And if you have a kid, also, that's like say I met somebody, they already had a child, awesome for me, okay? I think kids are great. I get along well with kids. Random children at stores all the time come up to me and hold my hand and want to be my friend, okay? But I'm not having them. Has 4 wee-wees. That's fair. There's studies show people are generally having their work in the place they grew up. Huh. Let's see. Not me. If I had to be around where I grew up, I probably would lose my shit. I would say this depends on the situation. Does not want kids. That doesn't matter to me. Oh, maybe it does matter. Oh, wait. Does not want kids. Let's put it in depends on... Oh, I can't do it now. Oh, fuck. I fucked up. Because I was thinking... I forgot that I've met people who literally have said... Children and pets are a waste of space. They don't offer anything to society. Which is crazy. Are you winning, son? Hi, Roxy! I'm not winning. Where are my sons? Right now we're on Labubu's. because short. I'm not that short. I have this horrible anxiety that follows me every single day when I have at least one before I die or waste my time on Earth. Huh? We just have so many kids though. I'm not crazy about kids, but that's insane. Yeah, I even was like, bro, but you do realize that you were a child? And she was like, okay, my parents made a dumb choice and I'm here for it, but like I'm not gonna make that same choice. And she was like, because somebody brought their dog into work. It was an old coworker, and I was like, oh my god, dog. And I was all excited, and she was like, ew, that's gross. And I was like, excuse me, like covering the dog's ears, you know, like what the fuck. And she's like, I think pets are like a waste of space, and they're like gross, and they're like, they smell, and like they make your house all messed up, and they ruin your stuff. And I was like, oh my god, a sociopath. Needs a lot of personal space. That doesn't matter. What do you mean? I don't like personal thing. Oh man, my kids don't come with a status buff. Grind them up for a gotcha pool of birthing. Humans have the capacity to create life, so I feel like weird if I don't do that, but I understand why others don't. Humans also have the capacity for a lot of things that we don't need to do to have a fulfilling life. Just food for thought. We have the capacity for a lot of crazy, great, amazing things, but we also have a lot of capacity for awful, horrendous, evil things, right? If you feeling that your meaning in life is to raise a child and have a life in this world, to bring a life in the world, then that's your business. Creating life is a beautiful thing. With my health issues, I'm not taking that risk, and also I'm not getting late here. Good night, Scotta. Thank you for being here. Have a good night. Needs a lot of personal space. I feel like this could be a good thing though. But like, is it all the time? They're like, I don't want you near me at all, and like I need my own apartment forever. So I said one gob wasn't up for this world. I'll say this depends on the situation. Likes cartoons. Oh yeah, fuck you if you like cartoons and if you like anime. I actually like this. Hates cartoons. I mean, it's not the worst thing for me, but I'm gonna fucking watch the shows. Talkative online but silent IRL. Literally me. I'm kidding. It's not. This is bad but manageable. Your friends do not like them. This does not fucking matter to me. Okay? Some of my friends can be dickheads and could be judgmental. If they have valid reason, and like some of my friends liked my shitty ex, right? So this doesn't matter as long as my very close friends who are like family members like them, then that's all that matters. So I have to take them to where Jellybean is and get them assessed. So this does not matter. Zio can only exists once every 100 years. After that, there's a ceremony that you have to gather a lot of things, and then you can summon another one. Raising / adopting somebody and changing their outcome in life could also be perceived as creating life in a way. Oh, that's true. Like I've always leaned more towards wanting to adopt anyway, but I definitely don't want to have kids. I'm gonna for just me, Ed and Eddie. Huh? Ed and Eddie is I forgot what show that was at one point. Imagine liking anime. Could you imagine, Praise That Son, having like multiple anime tattoos? Girl, I fucking hate Mickey Mouse. Yeah, so cringe. Likes cartoons. God, I watch so much anime and cartoons. What are some of your favorites, Tomo? Imagine liking cartoons as a kid. That seems like psychopath behavior. Gotta pass the Jellybean vibe check. Can I assess as well? We're packaged ill. Yes, you can assess as well. Would you ever do the foster system? Like foster children? Extreme involvement with parents. This is gonna be an instant deal breaker. I'm sorry. If you're the type of person who's gonna be like, hey, babe, my mom wants to pick out our like plan our wedding. No, thank you. What is this? It's a red flag tier maker genie. Would you ever do so I would foster children. Here's a little bit of it's my 2nd year anniversary. We can open up a little bit. I have been in the foster system. If you want a little bit of childhood backstory, I have been in the foster system as a child. So I would definitely foster children. Getting deep for real. Yeah. Definitely something I would consider. Has an addiction. As mentioned before, with the X. With the thank you for adopting Kolkazao. He really needed that. Of course, Genie. You're next. What's this?
Hello, Genie. First, I would like... Whoa.
What's... Biggest deal breaker of all. I want to... So, this depends on the addiction. If they're like... For me, if they're like, oh... I'm struggling with quitting cigarettes. That's my line. Right? Because my ex had an addiction issue with a lot of stuff, and I was like, okay, yeah, but like they're working on it, and I didn't know that sober in some people's eyes meant they still smoke cigarettes and drink and like abuse prescription drugs. And that can be sober for some people. Let's see. Has an addiction. If it's cigarettes, it's okay if you're working towards not smoking, because I don't want to be around people who smoke cigarettes, having not smoked cigarettes in like 5 years. So this is a strong depend on the situation, but only for cigarettes. Addicted to gaming, addicted to gambling, a gacha player. Hey, Domo, hey, you're being loud over there. Did you just... I'm addiction with naked cowboys. This is a deal breaker. Absolutely not, Izzy. I prefer that. I've always heard people say California sober, which means weed plus alcohol. Yeah. An addict is always addict, even when they're clean. Recoveries for everything. Depends on where they are in their journey for me. Yeah. But I guess also people can tell you that they're totally working towards it, but they're actually not. And then there'll also be like, I remember at one point there was only text you at night. Maybe they have a fucking shitty sleep schedule, dog. My ass would probably only fucking text you at night because that's when I'm awake. This does not matter. And the drinks take hard turn anytime. Yeah. And it's just, it's a iffy situation, and it takes a lot of work on like their end, and if they're not willing to put in the work. Also, what was like, I know it's just cigarettes, right? But I do have like type 1 diabetes. I should not be smoking. I also have like really bad vision and eye things, and smoking exacerbates my health. So I quit smoking like almost 5 years ago. And it's not good when cigarettes are like the one thing where you're like, hey, I just don't want to be around it. It's bad for me. I might start smoking again. And then your partner is like, you know what? Let's just do it together. That for me is like, hold on, that's scary. I don't think so. Bad at communicating, bad but manageable, they can improve. Describes their ex as crazy. I've learned recently that's a red flag. Cheat in the past. That's an instant deal breaker. Needs to be reassured often. That's fine. Okay. That's not bad. Needs to be reassured often. That depends on the situation, right? I'd like them to have confidence and stuff, but it's okay.
No boobs. Look at my eyes.
I'm behind on chat. It happened so fast. What's this? What's this? Hi, Mook.
Chase the money.
That's beautiful. Thank you, Moo. Now what's this? Thank you, Izzy, for gifting a sub to Mook. Hi, Mook. How are you? Can't believe I ever smoked. Don't even stand being close to cigarette anymore. Yeah, what's weird is when I first stopped smoking, I remember thinking that like cigarette smelled good. Cigarette smoke would smell good to me and it would make me crave cigarettes, but now it smells like shit. It smells like nasty. Icky poo poo. Disrespect animals. That's an instant fucking deal breaker. Trust issues. That's not the worst thing, okay? Does not understand pop culture references. Why the fuck does that matter? It's actually kind of adorable. Parents track their location. As an adult? There's that, what is it called? That like phenomenon where like the adult child is like integrated into their family and it's like super toxic and they'll like make decisions based off of the way that their family will respond, not what they actually want. Got forced to download this shit and they fucking stalk him. Yes, Jellybean gets almost none of my constant references. We're doing fine. That's so like if it was like, oh hey, I'm going to a foreign country, and they give you give them their location so they know that you're okay for like the time, but all the time, no. Hi Andy, how are you? Smokes. We literally just had this conversation. That's gonna unfortunately be an instant deal breaker for me. Or yeah. Yeah. Just because I can't does drugs. Is weed a drug? Is weed a drug? It's legal in California where I live. Weed is a drug. Well, yeah. Yes, okay. Then I would say it's bad but manageable, or depends on the situation, or yeah. Bad at driving? Bad but manageable. I can do all the driving. Kanye still has a chance. Excessive thirst for anime men/women. Ooh, the Genie A1. Are you here? Sir, this I think is about you. Excessive thirst for anime men/women. Actually, I like this. The stare. How are you feeling, Genie? Overly quirky. As a woman,
you must bounce on it. Crazy style.
Thank you. Thank you for that. Okay, let's see. Like ass, but okay otherwise. More like weenie, overly twerky. I was just gonna say, as a woman who had undiagnosed ADHD most of their lives and have existed on like the internet and Tumblr, I've grown a disdain for the word quirky because I've had that described to me when I'm just like, I'm just trying to live my fucking life and remember what I did 20 minutes ago. Work is making me stress. Red flags. Have a good stream. We'll be back in like 4 hours. Enjoy work, Bucket! Wow, sorry. Are you okay, Genie? Like ass, but okay otherwise? I'm sorry, Genie. I thought you were talking about like anime women ass for a minute. And I wouldn't describe anybody as quirky either. I'm also thinking about like in-house weirdness, you know, like they're like, I have to make sure the lock door is locked by making sure it's like shaking the door handle 13 times each time before we leave because 13 is a safe number. I would say that's not the worst thing. I don't even watch anime, So fucked up, Genie. Extremely indecisive. That's okay. I can decide for both of us, baby. Has specific coffee order. Okay, but who fucking doesn't? Who just goes to the coffee place and go, yes, whatever. Give me a vanilla bullshit. Whatever. It's also quirky, very random, extremely rare. Ugh! You what? What the fuck? This doesn't matter. I have a specific coffee. Quotes TikToks IRL. Could you imagine? Could you imagine being with somebody who quotes TikTok audios like in real life? What would that fucking be like? So anyways,
You must bounce on it. Crazy style.
I literally just quoted a Vine the other day when I was driving and it was road work ahead and I was like, road work ahead. I sure hope it does. Actually, I like this. Gamer. Oh, if you're a gamer, then fuck you. Actually, I also like this. How's it a has an stuffed animal collection? Ooh. I don't see where this is a problem unless it's like there's so many plushies, there's no room on the bed, and they're like sleep on the floor because, you know, Abernathy and Mr. Snuffleupagus and General Sausage Fingers need to sleep on the bed with me and you have to sleep on the floor. There's a fine line with something on collections. I would say it neutral. It doesn't matter for me. Don't talk about my son Pochita. Female with masculine hobby, male with girly hobby. Huh? What does this mean? Yeah, I'm a man and my woman's type hobby is having... What is a woman hobby? I'm thinking. Knitting? Fuck you, Knightley! Knitting is cool! Exactly, one stuffed animal I had still was about 6 months old. My girly hobby is having a period. Women hobby is being a girl boss. What? Knitting is cool! I knit! I don't know what this exactly means. Are those gender roles people talk about? They have cinnamon butter like Texas Roadhouse. I do like cinnamon butter. I'm going to say that this does not matter. Anger issues. That depends. Is it so bad that they haven't gotten therapy and understand that they have anger issues? Are they going to put holes in my walls when they get upset? Are they going to go to therapy for this? For real, I knit and sew as well. Hell yeah, Slim Shade Tree. What kind of stuff do you knit? I would say I'm not that good. Bad but manageable. I know how to sew. Super good skill to have. Had recent on off again relationships. That doesn't fucking matter. Maybe they were just having that. Does not like when you are with friends. I want to say that that's supposed to be really bad, but like maybe they're just like, I want to spend all my time with you. And then in which case, is it bad that I'm like, I like that a little bit, you know? Can you knit me some socks for a Sif? Genuinely, yes. I have a Juki sewing machine at a job for a year. I've never heard of that or used that for. Didn't know also a pattern of a tomato. Crochet is badass too. Crocheting is much more difficult to me than knitting. I feel like knitting is easier. I would say that this is bad but manageable. Says they do not care. Huh? About what? About me? Does anybody know what some of these things mean? Mook? About everything? Oh! I don't care. I don't care. Ooh. a Jedi sash for my daughter recently. I was gonna make more, but all she wanted was the sash right now. Oh, that's all. Did you post any pictures of it anywhere? If you asked them if they want to do stuff. Oh, I would say that's not the worst thing then. Refuse to try your hobbies. I don't care. I don't need somebody to do my hobbies. They're for me. Like, it's cool if you want to do them. Like, I'm okay with parallel play. I do my hobby, you do your hobby. We're in the same vicinity. That's good for me. You don't have to do exactly what I do. No, and I probably am not going to want to do what you do. Like, say your hobby is 3D printing particular things, right? I don't have to be a part of that. Maybe you like to draw fat ass anime women or fat ass VTuber ass a lot on the internet, right? I don't have to do the same thing as you, and you have to do the same thing as me. Like, sleep for 13 hours when you get a chance. Hi, Silas! Thank you so much for the affiliate anniversary wishes. Can I have a cookie, Grandma? I don't care. Imagine sleeping. It's plum purple to match her lightsaber. Oh, that's sweet. She has a sash for her lightsaber. You're raising a cool kid. No motivation, dreams, or goals. I've learned over the last relationship that this actually could be bad. Because then it's on me to literally do everything. Which is actually pretty exhausting. To have to do everything for two people, like do all the driving, do all the like most of the like bill paying, plan things, and pay, like make sure all the bills are paid and all that. It's actually a lot. I want to say this is probably going to be an instant deal breaker. Won't let you use their phone, like to make a phone call. If I'm like, hey man, my phone's dead and can I use your phone? And they're like, no, you cannot. Call the restaurant to make a reservation. I'll do it. Because... Oh. Higa! Hello, Higa! Let me shout you out. Thank you, Higa. Thank you for the wishes. I saw that you were, oh, you switched to Tetris 99. How was it? I was there when you were doing your animation. Oops. Got the ads. God damn it. Hi, Raiders. I hope you're not in ads. I switched it to not be ads when people come in. But hello, Raiders. Thank you. Welcome in. My name is Iona. I'm bad at video games and bad at tier lists. Won't let you use their phone. I'm gonna say that's an instant deal breaker. That's suspicious. Likes obscure music only. Hello. Hi Higa. How was your... Thank you, Mook, for gifting a sub to Higa. I appreciate it. How was the animation and how was the Tetris 99? Likes only obscure music. This could actually be good. Show me music. Doesn't like music. I've never heard of this. Does anybody here just absolutely hate? Also, if the ads were going, hello, Raiders, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid, Higa. My name's Iona. I'm bad at video games and also bad at tier lists. Gotta put baby down. I'll see you. I hope that goes well, Slim Shade Tree. Thank you for stopping by. Has anybody ever met anybody who just doesn't like music? Is that a thing? And if I'm listening to like Sabrina Carpenter, they can be like, turn that shit off. Speaking of, oh wait, no, let's listen to this instead. I've also got this one stuck in my head. Well, also, you know what I've been listening? Like well, let me put, I'm gonna add some stuff to the queue. Add a queue. Beastie Boys. I've had my taste in hip hops currently apparently I don't like a lot of Bay Area rap. That's what I've learned. Or like hyphy movement. I got cash in my pocket. Get your motherfucking paper. Mercy roll. Beat up the pussy. I would say I didn't like music when I was 13, yeah, but that changed, of course. Like, at all? Let's say this depends on the situation. Yeah. Early bird. Ooh, that's gonna be bad but manageable to me, dog. A night owl. Actually, I like this. I can't chronically online. I gotta go. Got a nap for work. Please get your nap in, Izzy, and I hope work isn't too bad. Chronically online. What does that exactly mean? I don't listen to music as much as I used to. Not sure why. Why did you change your color of your thingy? What did they mean by chronically online? To the point where it's like they're gonna start referring to like in a negative way? Thank you for throwing me against the wall, Izzy. I'm trying to dissect what this means by chronically online. I want to say this depends on the situation, or actually, I'll say this is not. Means someone who's too invested in online stuff. Basically, it's not. I would say it's not the worst thing then. Friday night. Disney adult. For me, that's bad but manageable. Racist comments as a joke. That's a fucking instant deal breaker. What the fuck? Dark humor. That's not the worst thing to me. Watches porn. I don't, but I don't, as long as it's, I feel like anything in excess is bad. Like, I've known people who do this in excess to where it's like, I would say addiction, like where you can't participate with other people unless this is happening. All of Europe in one move. I'm sorry, Merc. Vacations Disneyland adult versus Kingdom Hearts Disney adult. Listen, I go to Disney. Going to Disney and enjoying Disney does not make you a Disney adult. But being like, I can only go to Disneyland. Can't be a gooner. Sad. It's like, I would say that this depends on the situation. Does not even dress up for a date. I don't give a shit about that. Tries to act cool. I think it's important to always be your authentic self, right? You want somebody to like you for you, not something that you're not. And it's important to always be your authentic self when you're getting to know somebody or somebody that you're wanting to date. But if I've had this where people have said that they're trying to do this when we're getting to know each other, and they do this in a mansplaining way, which really pissed me off, you know? And I was like, why the fuck are you doing that? They're like, I just want you to think that I know a lot of things. Like, if I say, hey, I'm cosplaying blank character, and they're like, oh, did you know that that character is from this anime? Yes, I did. And then they proceed to tell me a bunch of shit about the anime that I already knew, which one could assume because I'm cosplaying the character from the anime, right? And their reasoning is that they're trying to act cool to make me think that they're really smart. And then I say, hey, bro, that actually just kind of pisses me the fuck off. And then they continue to do that. Pisses me off. Pissing me off. I say it depends on the situation. Act cool. I don't need to act. I'm freezing. I forgot the window open. Oh no, Mika's close it! I feel like watching people get fucked is just bad. I don't know. Where's loincloth today? Listen, if you rock it and you don't get us kicked out. Hey Mandy, what's up, yo? So what's that? Assumes familiarity very early on. I feel like I know some people who would say this is extremely like assumes familiarity very early on. This could be also dangerous for like me. Bad but manageable. Love bombing. Instant deal breaker. I love you very early on. Well, that depends. Is it mutual or I say bad but manageable for me because I have gone on one time. I went on a date one time with one person. We went to Starbucks, right? And we were just chatting and I was like, okay, yeah. He dropped this shit on me after one date. It's scary, right? But I'll say bad but manageable. Forgets the important holidays or anniversaries. Bad but manageable. I say I love you immediately, then I propose. So real. Starbucks. Hey, it's the only place that felt comfortable. Frappe got homie acting reckless. So fucking real. Once you calls you daddy / wants to be called daddy. If y'all really want to call me daddy that bad, I would say that's not the worst thing. Believes in conspiracy theories. I don't care about that. Tries to convert your beliefs. Instant jail breaker. Leave me the fuck alone. Has no filter. This could be bad, actually. You could say some shit that's offensive and piss me off. So bad but manageable. Yes, daddy got. What's this? Oh. 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 That was not good. That was not good. He was really sure what the mouth is, bro. You cannot make this shit up. Hi, Mike. Hi. Did you guys want to see that video? Me to pull it up? Let's see. This is what Mega Mook has submitted to the class. Is it showing up? Yeah, it is. Okay. Oop, fellas. Hi, Mike.
Hey, Mandy.
If somebody did that shit to me, I'd be... Oh. Damn. Fucking YouTube really be fucking telling on me. iDubbbz, Instalock, Emma Chamberlain. What that mouth do is crazy. He's eating that shit. It's a fucking party now. Yeah, bro, why he's spitting so much? I don't know, he drools. Strongly believes in zodiac signs, horoscope / astrology. Well, I think that this doesn't matter to me. Throws away leftovers. This is a big thing for me. I know that some people this probably doesn't matter. But you could probably figure some things out based off of what I told you earlier, right? When it comes to like needlessly wasting food, to me, it's a massive red flag. And people who are just like, I don't like leftovers, I won't eat them. Why? But like I also have ADHD and understand that sometimes you forget about food and then it'll go bad and then you have to throw it away. So I say this depends on the situation. Red flag because I can cook a lot. As a Libra, I'm offended. I'm sorry. That was just top layer script shit off to go to town. I've accidentally eaten too much mold in my life to eat more mold. Goes with the flow. This could be good. Actually. Road rage. This is kind of an instant deal breaker for me. I have absolutely no road rage. I sometimes will be like, that was stupid, idiot. But like that's the worst it gets. And people like literally can lose their lives over shit like that. So no thanks. Wants to live together / within the first year before marriage. Huh? I think you should like wait a year of being together to move in together. So I would say it's bad but manageable. Doesn't make time in their schedule to see you. Like at all? Or I'll say I'm assuming this means like they're not going to make the time to see me at all. That's an instant deal breaker. Emotional outbursts. Bad but manageable. Solve disagreements with the silent treatment. Instant deal breaker. Constant self-deprecating jokes. Well, that would be fucking hypocritical of me to say that's a deal breaker. I would say that that's not the worst thing. You're in a 6,000-pound road rage stupid speeding bullet. Calm the fuck down. The dealer for marriage should be the law. Yeah, I agree. Also, people who like... I think that, if you want to... I'm also coming from a perspective of, you know, being an individualist type of person in, the US, right? I would not marry somebody without, like, doing, the things that God would frown upon, you know, before marriage. Because I'm not trying to get locked in legally to something that I'm not down with. Has a child per previous relationship. This this could, like I said, this actually could be a good thing. Because then I don't have to have a child. Hey, I don't have to have a baby, which I won't. But then I get to partake in a little bit in raising a child to a degree. Not very much, because if it's a child from a previous relationship, depending on the situation, I'd likely have to be pretty hands off. But still, kids are cool. Not fucking sorry that I'm a Scorpio. That's such a Scorpio thing to say. They don't... Hi, Ghosty. They don't ask questions about you. Bad but manageable. Always want to split the bill. When you're dating, this is what I prefer. Actually, I like this. Unless we're in a relationship, I'm not going to want one of us to pay the whole thing, and then we can like take turns, whatever is reasonable. Also, I think it should be equitably split. So if I'm making $100,000 a year and you're making like $20,000 a year, then I'm gonna fucking pay for the food, right? You can buy snacks for the movie or something. Like, it just... That's how I believe. But when you're first dating, I believe it's super important to split the bill. I have never been on a first date where I have let somebody buy my drinks. Like, by drinks, I mean boba and coffee and tea. I do not drink alcohol when I'm meeting people. And, food. I have never let anybody pay for me. I have paid for other people, but I will not let anybody pay for me. It's just very strong feeling I have. And when I've had people be like, oh ho ho, I'm gonna beat you to the boba place and buy your boba, like, fuck you are, because I will get there 30 minutes early and order mine and just wait for you. Yeah. No need to pop out, little homunculus. Zyle, what's going on? I'm tearing out relationship red flags. My southern parents raised me to pay for people's stuff and never take no for an answer. I'm also southern to a degree, right? I just noticed a fat ass horse. Yeah, Panini, that a big horse. Him running around Crayola. Look at him go. I'm getting his laps in. Expects me to pay for everything. This also depends on the situation. If needs to borrow money a lot. Okay, I was like, we are in a relationship, right? We're not dating. Needs to borrow money a lot. This is not the worst thing. You know, people's situations are different. And if I'm making a significant amount more than my partner, I'm cool with spotting them. Whole personality revolves around one thing. I've been told this about me. You know, one time somebody told me that my whole personality revolved around League of Legends. And it was so funny to me because at this point, I wasn't even like, because the cap was level 30. I wasn't even level 30, bruh. I like, and then later on, the guy was like, I was just looking for a reason to not see you anymore because, I don't know, some bullshit reason. I was stressed out. And then he like wanted to start dating again. And I was like, nah, bruh. I'm just so fucking obsessed with League of Legends. I cannot see beyond that. So I would say whole personality revolving around, maybe that's their hyperfixation, dude. That's not the worst thing. Say you don't own them until marriage. Wait. Say you don't own them until marriage? I thought your person revolved around cinema roll. That too. That too. Huh? Cinema roll. You don't. They say I don't own them until we're married, then I own them. That shows some pretty archaic views. Also, I literally do own them. They always change the plans to suit them better. I don't know what that entails. They always change the plans to suit them better. Oh, so like that sounds like an instant deal breaker. Like they're like, oh, I can't meet at this time. I can only meet at this time, and they're never taking into account what I'm doing. Can't handle me at my worst. Don't deserve me at my best. That's kind of true though, right? I say it's not the worst thing. They miss high school. Okay. Why does that matter? Maybe they miss not paying bills. Unsure about their sexuality. That also doesn't matter to me. Constantly wants to take selfies or take photos together. I don't like to take a ton of selfies or photos, but again, this doesn't matter. I think a lot of things don't matter. I think it's more so like people stuck in high school. Oh, has a lot of noticeable tattoos. Wow. Having tattoos in 2025? Disgusting. Why the fuck do I... This doesn't matter. Needs the relationship to include sex. This doesn't matter. Constant messy living space. This depends on the situation. They don't express any issues during the relationship. This depends on the situation. If there's like a lot of natural compatibility, well, no. Maybe there's somebody who needs you to like go to them and say, hey, is everything okay? Can we do a little check-in and see if like there's anything that you would like more from me or want to see less of, or like that you would like me to work on? And they don't naturally express that you have to like be the person to approach. I am comfortable being the person to approach. So I say this depends on the situation. Have to do everything together. Like, even, like, we have to piss together. Happy birthday, big man. Hi, Curb, thank you! It's my second. Tattoos are a sin. Don't you have, like, many? Could be worse. They could have a brand of sacrifice tattoo on their hand. Could you imagine, Gosi? Why don't you get that? I've always thought tattoos are okay if they're, like, tribal military things in a way to remember somebody. I have many tattoos. Some people would say a lot, but that's also subjective. This depends on the situation. Can't hold eye contact during conversation. Oh boy. Could you imagine if that was a deal breaker? You would never date somebody who's neurodivergent. This doesn't matter to me because is that 100% your type, by the way? Hell yeah, Curb, we already knew that. I do have several. Toilets facing each other so we can hold hands. Are you going to cancel me now? For what? The getting tattoos process too scary. I'm getting your ass. Lack of social life. That doesn't matter. Some people... Well... I'm going to I'm taking this kind of in a extrovert type of sense, which is my brain, right? Of how many more do we have? Okay, we're almost done. I'm taking this in a way that's like going out, getting lunch with your friends, going to the mall, to the Pop Mart with your bros, you know, hanging out, going to their house, having like get-togethers for shit, right? That's what I'm taking this as, but this also includes like hanging out with people in discords, people who are more introverted and don't want to go leave, or like have friends that are around the world. So there's a lot of ways to have a social life. I say this isn't the worst thing. I saw Mike Earl the other day. Motherfucker is jacked. Oh, you mean Mecha in Quotient? I was, when I saw that Mike was one. You just keep changing your color, Supernova. It's a little more bright, but it's close. When I saw that Mike was a flesh tuber, I was shocked. And then I saw Mike smile, and then I was floored. Let's see. Zal, can you link this? Yes, I can. Right? This is how you do it? Bro is green. Does that work? Who the fuck is Mike? Mega in Quotient. Mike. Not their first marriage. That doesn't matter to me. Treats you like their therapist. I've had... This might shock a lot of people here, but this is actually something that happens a lot to me. I don't know if it's because of my schooling background that I also like might naturally kind of fall into this role. So I would say that this is bad but manageable. Zio, you're my therapist. I got unload 20 years worth of grievances. I'm here for you, Curb. It happens when you're open, talk to people with compassion. I had this happen literally at like, I went to a grocery store. I think this was right before, I think it was before ALA. So I went to go get, I think I was, Bucket can say, like, back me on this, because he was with me. We were getting stuff for the con. We went to a grocery store, and I was just talking to the dude, and I was, you know, he was like, oh, blah, blah, like, did you fight and everything all right? And I was like, yeah. And I was like, how are you today? How's your day? And then he, like, did a little bit of a trauma dump type of thing on me. And I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. And, like, was just kind of listening. So I was like, you know, that's interesting. But, and then afterwards, he, like, looked over. He, like, literally put his head down and went, why did I just do that? And, like, Bucket was like, that's weird. And I was like, honestly, it happens a considerable amount. I'll just like, with like coworkers and stuff too, I'll just be just asking like, how are you doing today? And there I get like a lot, right? Like a lot. And then I'm like, wow, I'm concerned for you. Are you gonna be okay? Maybe because that's you're a female. Unless you're not, then my bad. I am a woman, yes. I am uh I am a cis woman. Hi, Oni! Thank you for the affiliate anniversary wishes. Non-active listener. Bad but manageable. I have ADHD and I yap a lot. We did it. That's crazy. Wow, me too. We're so much in common. Okay, let's scroll in and just, you know, have a little look-see. Instant deal breaker. This is what we have for our instant deal breakers. Listen up if anybody was like, wow, I wonder where I fit on this list. Let's see. Sorry, I'm responding. You're talking mincemeat? Huh? The fuck we looking at? We're looking at relationship red flags. We'll do a little tour. Do 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 do. What's a good relationship red flag tour music? Um 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 Irma Irma. Let's listen to this song. That's been in my head. Road rage is a deal breaker? Fuck. Yeah, if you're like screaming and throwing shit. I know people who throw shit at their windows at cars. That's just not, I don't fuck with that. Okay, it's a deal breaker. Some of these you have to like contextually think about, like, oh, she's a woman in America, different political alignments. Anyways, it's a deal breaker. Different political alignments, dismissive of my feelings of opinions, controlling, lack of accountability, unwilling to address or resolve conflict, passive aggressive, excessive jealousy, disregards my boundaries, likes to go for drinks often, is a victim of every story they tell, no drama please, references outdated gender roles, lacks empathy, brags about how good of a liar they are, rude to service or retail staff, only compliments physical attributes, calls themselves a nice guy. They're against swearing, extreme involvement with parents, describes their exes as crazy. Like, and I'm taking, like, my ex described all of his exes as crazy. Like, he was like, yeah, like, I literally was never the problem. And I was also always the victim in all of my, like, all these stories. And I had no accountability for, like, my own behaviors. And I've learned that this is a huge red flag. Cheated in the past, disrespects. Also, he told me he never cheated on any of his exes. He cheated on every single one. That motherfucker has not cheated on anybody. That's insane. Disrespects animals. Parents track their location. Smokes. No motivation, dreams, or goals. Won't let you use their phone. And I took that as like, won't let me like call and use their phone at all. Like, hey, bro, can I use your phone to call that restaurant we're at to let them know we're going to be 10 minutes late to the reservation? They're like, no, you can't use my phone. Racist comments as a joke. Love bombing tries to convert my beliefs. I'm not going to change my strong beliefs. Road rage doesn't make time. And if I do change them, I'll change them myself. Doesn't make time on their schedule to see you. Solves disagreements with the silent treatment. Says you don't own them until marriage. They always change the plans to suit them better. In the bad but manageable category, like, this is like if they're willing to work on it, or like we can work around it. Inconsistent communication, they can get better. Lack of emotional availability, that waxes and wanes. Constantly negative. I'm also kind of a negative Nancy. Never compliments. They can get better at that. Last minute cancels. Irritating, but whatever, fine. Neurotypical. I don't know if that's just going to work for me. You can find their whole life on social media. There needs to be some sort of boundary there. Anger issues. I hope that they would work on that. It's not good for you. They act like they're better than everybody else. That's bad, but like manageable. Bad at driving. I'm not trying to die in a car accident. Bad at communicating. This, I feel as if somebody's working on it and like it is aware that they're bad at communicating. They're not a good communicator. And they're willing to work on that. Then we'll try. Talkative online but silent IRL. Maybe they're just really shy. Maybe I just make them really nervous. Never travel outside of their hometown. This is like, I likely won't be staying in just their hometown. So like they're going to have to be willing, you know, to come to the Pop Mart. Bad hygiene, or cuz like I can buy, yes, you can buy Pop Mart online, but I'm going to shake those boxes, dude. I need to see which one. I need to feel them. Whoa. Okay, I'm good then. That we're so similar looking at these. Wow. We're the same. I'm so good at gaslight. I gas myself and I don't know who I am anymore. Ghosty! being rude to waitstaff or like store employees is just insanity. I know when people think they can just do that. I don't know either. But smoking looks cool. But I quit like 5 years ago. Me going in out in public with my mom and shriveling into a raisin from embarrassment when she yells at me. It's bad for you, but looks so cool. Wait, does smoking count as devil's lettuce? No, I just say thinking cigarettes. Better start vaping and doing edibles. Smokers are jokers. You stink so motherfucking bad. Killed a man. Manageable. What? Does it say murdering? Hi, Nano Dan. Maybe there's something about having kids that completely wrecks you emotionally, and regulation won't let you know until it happens to us. Let's see. Always feels the need to improve themselves. They want to make all the big plans. Bad hygiene or does not take care of their health. Never traveled outside of their hometown. Talk. Okay, yeah. Why did this change? Did it change? Anger issues. Why does not like when you're with your friends. Early bird. That's just not gonna work with me. Disney adult, unless like they're willing to not get mad at me. Disney adult assumes familiarity very early on. I love you very early on. Forgets the important holidays or anniversaries. I mean, life happens. Has no filter. This could be extremely offensive sometimes when you say some shit. Wants to live together within the first year before marriage. I would not, but you know, not an active listener. Treats you like a therapist. They don't ask questions about you and emotional outbursts. Not the worst thing. This is like my, it's whatever. Like, I'm not exactly super fond, but I'm not mad about it. Practice a religion you are not involved with. As long as they don't try to push their religion on me, fine. Choose loudly. Does not have a single, which I know a lot of people were saying should be instant deal breaker. Does not have a single close friend. I feel it's important to have your own support systems, right? Attention sponge. This one was confusing for me. But we decided that it was somebody who just needs a whole, like they're clingy, which isn't the worst thing to me. You have to make all the big plans. That's not the worst thing to me. I'm cool making almost all the big plans. I love doing acts of service. So, it's a celebrity gossip or reality TV, whatever. As long as you're not making me watch a billion Kardashian episodes, I don't care. Or if you're not like romanticizing celebrities, right? Then we're fine. Hates cartoons. I said that's not the worst thing because that's fine if you hate them, but like don't be talking shit about my fucking anime figure case, right? We're gonna have issues. Trust issues. That's not the worst thing. Especially if you've been hurt or scorned in the past, you know, you can learn to trust again. And like, obviously I hope that you're taking care of yourself, going to therapy and all those. And I also think that I don't have a problem with people distrusting me, like coming out the gate, just being like, I'm going to come from a position of no trust. And then you have to earn my trust. That's okay. I'm a pretty open and honest person and I don't lie unless it's somebody else's lie. If you're a really close friend of mine, you said, hey, like, just so everybody know, like, please don't tell anybody that I'm planning this event. It's going to be a surprise. And somebody like asks me, or like I've had a friend ask me about another friend's relationship and ask me if they were together. And I just was like, that's not my fucking business. You shouldn't be asking me that. And I'm not going to answer it. Right. Needs to borrow money a lot. Whatever, man. Sometimes that happens in life. They need money and I have it. I'm okay with that. Constant self-deprecating jokes. I do this a lot. I don't think it's the worst thing, although if it's like to the point where I feel like my partner is lacking self-confidence, it does make me a little sad, you know? And I might be that annoying person that's like, say a nice thing about yourself. Okay, you've been nothing but mean to the person I care about in love, and it's hurting my feelings, or I'm gonna need you to say a nice thing about that person. Calls me you daddy, wants to be called daddy. It's not the worst thing in the world. If somebody's like, can I call you daddy? It's not the worst thing. Can I borrow $5, IO? Sure thing, Penny, DM me. Dark humor. There's a line here where you can get into offensive, but it's not the worst thing to me. Chronically online, I think that there's a fine line here, but I'm thinking it's not the worst. Also, say they don't care, like they just aren't, they're like, whatever, we can do whatever. That's how I took that. Also, in the extremely indecisive, I don't think that's the worst thing. Whole personality revolves around one thing, that's called a hyperfixation. Can't handle me at my worst, don't deserve me at my best. Well, sometimes I think there's a little bit of truth to that. Lack of social life is not the worst thing either. So I just saw Zyle let's watch Dance Moms, of fucking course. I love Dance Moms. What's this? I'm so emotionally regulated. I'm the most emotionally regulated person here. I'm regulating emotions so good. Yeah. I believe Curb. Wrong. That would be me. Megamook, the most emotionally regulated person in the chat. Who is this chump? Y'all about as regular as a regular show, and y'all remember how regular that shit was. I'm so focused on keeping my emotions so regular I forget names and faces. Chronically Online because I was also call me Muscle Man the way I'm Muscle Man. I'm so regular I spend hours a day worrying about being regulated and crying. Call me. Thought about collabing with Zio again so I could talk to Mega Mook again. Wow. Sicko comment. That's so fucked up. Hates cartoons. Get rid of them. That's so messed up, Nano. You can just openly say that you hate me. You literally make me comment myself. I know. Zao would do whatever as long as it was with me. Curb, you're so right. Who is that person in that emote? Depends on the situation. Invested in politics, it kind of goes to the if we have the same views, right? Excessively compliments, these are the depends. Right? These are just all the depends. Doesn't like music, watches porn, whatever. These are like the has a lot of debt, depends on the kind of debt. It depends on if they're cool with me not having the kids. It depends on if their ex was a piece of fucking shit. Like, I get it. It depends if, like, maybe they're ace or they haven't wanted a relationship or they haven't had the time. If multiple exes within the same era. Maybe their fucking exes sucked. Long relationship never lasts more than a month. Maybe they fucking were like, they fucking kind of sucked and crossed my boundaries and have valid reasons for leaving the relationship. Making future plans without consulting your preferences. Maybe they're trying to surprise me. One word replies, I do that shit. Okay. Needs a lot of personal space. Sometimes we all do. Expects you to pay for everything. Maybe I'm making all the money. Throws away leftovers. If they're bad, go for it. If you're somebody who's like, I don't like eating leftovers and you just willy-nilly throw away perfectly good food, I hate you. Tries to act cool. I forgot what I said about that, but that's a depends. Doesn't like music. Okay. Does drugs. I'm cool with marijuana. That's legal here. Whatever. Needs to be reassured often. That depends. Seems kind of like it could be sweet. Has an addiction. This also depends. If it's cigarettes, like we discussed, and they're like trying to quit, or like a caffeine addiction. But if I've just been in a relationship with somebody who had a lot of addiction and I just can't do it. But also was somebody who was really toxic in a lot of other ways and they weren't actually working towards their sobriety. So I'm not saying that it's a no, like an instant deal breaker, but it definitely like depends. Constantly messy living space. It depends. Is it like cluttered or is it fucking disgusting? They don't express any issues during the relationship. Like I said, I'm okay being the person that has to go up to somebody and be like, hey, what's up? Like, do you have any things you want to talk about? Some people just don't. It's called broad daylight because women light up the world. Bio would date Ramona. Have to do everything together, depends on the situation. I'm not gonna say yes or no. I also have when it comes to women, I feel like I am a lot more forgiving and I'm very much like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, she's kind of a bitch, but whatever. Neutral does not matter. These are things I do not give a shit about. And it's none of my business, more than likely. Don't care if you live with your parents, if you're a picky eater, or if you don't have the same music taste as me, or you're a one-upper, or you're constantly late, or you go to the gym every day. I don't care if you never go to the gym, or if you have a mental disorder, or if you like or dislike spicy foods. If you can't text in complete sentences, I don't care if you're a furry, or you have hobbies that include media, or you have a man with only men friends or a woman with only women friends, or vice versa. I don't care if you put a lot of labels on yourself, if you or dislike sweets or like sweets, or if you really fucking love Jack in the Box, or you don't have a degree and you're not working towards one, or like you don't have to go to school to be successful, or that's not part of your goals. I don't care if you don't want kids. I don't care if my friends don't like you. I don't care if you only text me at night. I'm likely only awake at night. Some of you, our DMs are only at night. Sometimes I don't care if you don't get all my pop culture references, or if you strongly believe in zodiac signs or conspiracy theories, or if you don't dress up for a date. I don't care if you refuse to try my hobbies. I don't care if you've had recent on and off again relationships, or whatever the fuck this is, or if you have a stuffed animal collection, or if you have a very specific coffee order. I think that's pretty normal. I don't care if you miss high school, if you're unsure about your sexuality. I don't care if you constantly want to take selfies or photos together. I don't care if you have a lot of noticeable tattoos. I don't care if the relationship needs to include sex. I don't care if you can't hold eye contact during a conversation. I don't care if this is not your first marriage. Things that could be good: women who affectionately refer to their friends as bitches. Could also be good, who, if you like obscure music only, if you go with the flow and you had a child from a previous relationship. Actually, I like this. Orders the fast food options at specialty restaurants. You get those fucking chicken tendies, babe, and then I'll make sure that they give you your fucking barbecue sauce. If they forget the barbecue sauce, I'll get that barbecue sauce for you. I like it if they're neurodivergent, you swear a lot, and likes cartoons, and you have an excessive thirst for anime women / men. I like it if you quote TikTok's IRL, you're a gamer, a night owl, and you always want to split the bill, because I want to always split the bill. What's this? I've never called you bitch. I expected too much woman to woman. It's okay. If you decide to curb, I'll take it affectionately. So I need you around so I feel safe. What does that mean? What does that mean, Tyler 1? You're the league player. I didn't recognize him in there, but I know who he is. He's the one who always wears a fucking... It's like shirtless, or like the tank tops. He screams a lot, but I mean, yeah. You're broad. You're such an ally. What if I like my coffee cold and without sweetener? Then that's fine. I don't care. What's the one after gamer? Night owl. Okay. Now for the part that y'all are really gonna hate. Like, you're really gonna be pissed. Listen, it's my second affiliate anniversary. I'd never hate you. You might hear around people I know. That's not what I'm saying. Let's see. I have a couple people who I used to play games with pretty frequently. It's my second... Hate is a very strong word, and I am so very weak. It's my second affiliate anniversary, so I figured that we could throw it back. I'm gonna take a quick piss break because I've had a good amount of my Diet Mountain Dew. Also, just in case anybody, I'm already hating. Okay. We do have a giveaway going. We have Tribes of Meagard for the King Deluxe, Risk of Rain Returns, Treen 4, Across the Obelisk, Pseudo Rogalia, Thief of Thieves, Kill the Crows, Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous, Darksiders 3, Beyond Two Souls, Control, Ultimate Edition, and Me Side. Those are all games that you can win in the giveaway. In case we're gonna randomly be spinning the wheel and randomly spinning the name. Go water the cactus. Hello? Shame I don't play games. You gotta give the code away to somebody if you want it, Curb. Let's see. Alright. Thank you guys for doing the giveaway. We do have some games. Let's see. Where's my BRB music? Okay, I'm gonna BRB and then hopefully I'll have had a response. Oh! Kai! Hi, Kai! Let's see. Let's play Repo with me instead, coward. We're gonna play Repo later. I am waiting on people to be available. Hello, Raiders! Fuck. You're so sweet, Mike! Mike, do you want to be a mod? Let's see. Hello, Raiders. Welcome in. My name is Ziona. I am bad at video games. Thank you so much, Kai. How was Kururin? So that'll make me mod. Are you sure you want to be mod and not have a pink diamond? Yo, Mike's getting the sword. I could be your unreliable mod. Thank you for the affiliate wishes. How was... I take a diamond. Okay. Let's see. How was stream? There we go. Mike's green. Give his ass a sword. Well, alright. Mike's got the responsibility of being a mod. I don't mod bit. That's people mod and I don't help. Don't help mod. It's okay. But yeah, I don't know if I said, I think I did do my greeting. Thank you so much for the raid, Kai. I'm actually about to go take a piss break real fast. And then we'll hopefully be able to start the game I was going to play. Let's see. I'm DMing some people. Okay, just don't mod, just yeah, you're agreeing with it. I have an S-word. I'm so sorry, I have to go. But I had too much Diet Mountain Dew. I'll be right back. Thank you for the raid. If you need to take care of yourself, Kai, please do. I'm gonna be right back. Oh, I try to make things look not like shit, and I think I fucked them up. Curb, hello, hello. I was trying to set stuff up and be fast about it, but it looks like I fucked everything up. Hold on, hold on. I'm changing things. I'm changing things. For what? Hold on, hold on, hold on. What? Indeed. I, I'm waiting on responses. I believe my friends are still down to do the fucked up thing I'm going to do. But since it's my affiliate anniversary, I think it's important that I also go back to my roots a little bit here, right? And my roots a little bit here do involve let's see. Let me move my food. You can't. It's so fucked up. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I might have to move. I might have to move. Yeah. Hello. Oh no. Oh no. Means what you here. I miss you too. Go, why'd you miss your Hey Lois, wanna um thanks for streaming. This is the point where everybody leaves. It's only temporary. Okay, we're only gonna do it for a little bit. But if you leave, I expected this. I expected you all to abandon me. I expected this shit. Okay. We're gonna be playing some fucking Zao. Can you pee my pants for me? Thanks. Of course. Don't do leak piss. Yeah, too bad. Too bad. We're playing League of Legends. We're playing some ARAMs. Let me move my stuff out of the way. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Sorry. I'm coordinating something through my roommate. I also need an energy drink. I've been drinking Mountain Dew. Sal fucking despises her viewers. I do not. I used to play a considerable amount of League of Legends before, and then I like kind of fell off. And I haven't played with my like a lot of my friends in a while, so I feel like it's time to go back to my filthy, disgusting roots, you know, a little bit. Okay. Where am I? Gimme PETA. PETA. Also, Ricubus made this for me. Isn't it beautiful? I think it's lovely. It looks just like me. Hey Lois, check it out. Yeah. I also don't know how to do this without just opening up my whole fucking computer. So here's my computer. Oh my god. Why is it so big? Become small. Become small. Oh, that's right. Because I want... Oh, shit. That's going to be a bitch. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah? We're good. I'm good. Alright. Now I need to get me, Peter. Hello. It's me. I am near the top. Peter. Where am I? Peter. Okay, I'm gonna make myself just a little bit like right here. Just in case I accidentally click the thing so I don't dox myself. Yeah. Alright. Beautiful. Why don't you have a piss stain? Let's see. Yeah, bit. We should all have piss stains while I was Irish. That's a trendsetter. Yeah, thank you. I was like, whose is this? This is my own, I think. I have a thing that's really important. Yeah, that's fair. That's valid. I get it. I get it. Lot of defeat there. Yeah. Yeah, there is. Let's see. I'm gonna make sure. Hello? Sofa? Oh, Sofa! Let me see if you're visible. You are! Hi!
Hi.
Welcome back. Everybody's super excited.
Oh,
They said, "Oh my god, I'm so excited to play League of Legends." To watch you play. That's what they said. Yep.
That can't be true.
No, everybody's probably pretty pissed. But it's my birthday. It's my second birthday. I'm gonna put the little boo boo by the horse. Okay. Creel can watch the kids for now. Okay. And then Sofa. I'm gonna grab Sofa's PNG.
No boobs.
What was that?
Look in my eyes.
Hello Unburst. Thank you, Mike, for the sub for 4 months. League of Legends, what is you doing? Who's that in the? We can hear something in the back, just so you know. I think. Let's see. I also have a fan going. In case anybody can hear that, it got really fucking hot in here, and I wasn't about that. Where's Sofa? Hold on, guys. I'm trying to move Sofa closer to me. Alright. Am I stupid? Poe. Rick. I keep everybody's PNG in here. Which is super good for finding people. I have Ados, Hollow, Monoxy, Billy. Okay. Sohams, Focus. There you go. Beautiful. Love it. Amazing. Let's see. Oh, we love League of Legends. Ooh. Yeah, right here gets it got hotter in here once you peed your pants. It got humid. It got humid. It got hot and then it got
Ew.
Okay, let me also hold on. Yeah. I DM Daigon. Okay, sick. Let me make sure. I'm pretty sure. Oh, there we go. Daigon.
Hi.
Hi.
Do we have
Yes.
room for one more?
Yes, there will be live on my stream. Are you okay with that? Are they okay with that?
Yeah, they're fine with it.
Okay. Can one of you play as the cat? What cat?
What cat?
What cat? I'm gonna join Daigon's party. Oh my god. What is all this shit? I don't know what that is. Oh my
Meow.
god. Don't show this again. Close. The cat? What do you mean the cat? You mean Needly? Oh, you mean what's her fucking face? Sofa can play that one.
The champions I don't have.
Yumi, right? Yo, check out my
Yumi,
shop.
yo, wait. Yumi is all me.
Is all
I can do
you? I can do it. Give me Yumi. Hold on. I haven't played this in so fucking long. We have the mystery shop. Who's gonna send me money for RP to buy? Is that fucking? Oh my god! It's Twink Ezreal. That's me pounding the desk.
That you need to be more specific.
Fairy Court Ezreal.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Oh shit. Fairy Court Lux. Yo, who's giving me fucking RP, dog? I only have 28. Okay, Heartseeker Ash. Okay, that's good, but like not as good as Twink as. Oh shit, Star Guardian Senna. Fuck. And she got a little shark thing.
She does have
Sofa's fucked up. I know you got that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Blade Mistress Morgana. Okay.
Honestly, Star Guardian Senna in game is mid.
It is, but I like the shark.
That's sad. I really want the Fairy Court Ezreal and the Fairy Court Lux, even though I'm trash at Lux because I'm bad at this game. I haven't played this game in like what, a year, so I'm gonna be worse than usual.
That's okay.
Okay.
Just press all your buttons. No matter what
Okay.
happens, just press all your buttons.
My fucking pinky's gonna get sore again because I'm a fucked up creature who plays Q with my pinky. When I play Karthus, my pinky cramps up.
Wait, I play with my pinky on Q. What's wrong with
Really?
that?
I think Sofa plays
Yeah,
with
what's wrong with that?
ring finger on Q,
No.
right?
Yeah, my pinky sits on shift.
Yeah.
That's just how it does.
That's probably why I have like signs of like carpal tunnel on that side near my fucking
Oh, I don't.
pinky from
I
playing
don't shift
Karthus.
Q. That's why I don't do anything on shift
Oh.
Q. So my pinky just goes to shift if I need it, but I don't really. I don't think I shift modify anything.
This purchase grants a license to use of a digital good. What does that mean? What, huh? Gonna get sent to PP Pants City. Yeah, you can just say Ezreal. You don't have to say Twink. I like Dota because how the courier brings your items from the shop. I don't have the mental fortitude to play Dota. I've seen Sofa play Dota for hours on the same game, and I just watched it, and I was like, "This is a lot happening," and I don't have it.
No, it's fine.
I don't think I've played League with Sofa since the last time I played League with you.
That's been
Oh.
forever. I was like, my anniversary is coming up. We have to go back to our roots, and our roots
Back.
is
That is what
Piss
I was
Pants Cargo Pants, Peter's Iona. I think the thing's still there too! Exclamation point moisture.
Ziona Griffin.
I think it's still there. Yeah. From the League PNG, the. All right, I'm ready whenever you guys are. I mean, I'm not ready, but I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm opening up my Trader
These
cereal
lobbies
bar.
are going. I'm just gonna warn you in advance. My
Mhm.
lobbies are like Emerald to Masters players.
You bitch, you're
These
platinum. Wait, are you platinum? Are you ranked in platinum?
Yeah.
Get on fucking big sex lady, okay? I don't need this kind of shit. I'm gonna die. All right, let's go.
Don't worry, that means our teammates are gonna be just as good, right?
Sofa's
Our
gonna
fifth, he's gonna.
Our fifth?
Yeah.
Sofa's literally going to be fine. I think that Sofa could do League in his sleep. And I'm fucking Malphite? No.
Cock solid.
Oh my god, no. I'm gonna lose it! I mean, I guess I'll be Draven. I don't want to be, Cho'Gath is up. Oh shit. Can I have... I'm gonna take kill. Give me kill. Give me
That champion does not lose. If you make it to level 16, that champion does not lose. I believe.
They lose on me.
No, I believe.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Do I go Rel or Cho'Gath?
Well, Cho'Gath's
Can't go Rel.
cuter. Oh
You're right.
god, we're fine though. Sofa's on fucking Samira. Dude, we're chilling. Carry me. My brother's
Okay,
girlfriend.
wait, I'll go Rel then for the cause.
What is a Beowulf? Like, is that a Grun?
What's a Beowulf?
I don't know.
No, it's like a mythical Viking thing, no?
Yes, that's what
Like
I
the
know of.
movie
Yeah.
Beowulf. Yeah.
Didn't they do a movie that was like animated Beowulf with like
I thought
animated?
the original Beowulf was animated, or like
Yeah,
not the original one, but like the one they made
it was like
like 10
Angelina
years ago.
Jolie, right?
Tomb Raider batches.
Did League really not like launch itself? Am I gonna have issues with League?
Oh no, she's the problem.
I
the
have
one.
the toaster.
She's the one that has us stuck here at 90%.
Okay. I'm in. My game, my computer's just like probably like, what the fuck? We thought we were done. No, baby. No, baby. Oh god, face check's ruining everything. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay, are we good? We're good. We're good.
Their team comp is really good.
Okay, oh shit. I'm gonna start with berserkers. I'm gonna go with what I remember. Which
You just need
is
to survive. Just stay on the map as long as possible.
Is it control? Yeah, there you go. Okay, wait. Oh! 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 Okay. What is Q? W? Uh-huh.
That was just rude. That guy's getting it.
Hashtag, uh-huh. And I'm here. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. I need to get to 6.
Yes, you do. Yes,
Let me.
you do.
I'm just gonna hang out here. Did you
As long as you're
warn
near
your?
the minions and getting XP, you're doing your job.
Did you warn Pennyfeather that I'm garbage? Oh, wrong button.
Penny is a very, very, very calm gamer.
Yeah, me too. Oh. Okay. Ow. Ow. Me with all the health because I'm coward hiding in the back. Don't fucking touch sofa. Stop that. Ah!
That's fine.
Okay, that Yorick thing is fucking me up.
I don't know what's happening. Eugene, are you gonna start playing soon? Genie said he would play as long as he has to play only Yordles.
Only Yordles? I don't know
Yeah.
about that website, buddy.
Damn, y'all are getting destroyed. Rick Hare, you're welcome to come in! I'm gonna be of no help. You know it's bad when your fucking wrist starts to cramp 2 minutes into the game. It's fucking over for me, dog.
In a way.
It's fucking over. I'm ready and waiting. Let's see.
Oh, we're gaming?
Oh. Bitch. Oh, let me get the little wrist thingy underneath my... Why does my wrist actually hurt, though? Has it been that long?
Too long?
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh.
Okay. Now I've got my ult, and I can ult Sofa when he does the thing.
Yeah, that's actually fucking crazy.
Things are happening on the screen. Yeah. Oh! Out! Oh!
Oh, we are doing it to them. That's my carry.
Get eat in the ass, bro. Let's see. Do we have a Warwick? No, they have a Warwick. Don't they?
No.
No.
They have a Yorick. Similar name, very different things.
Develops carpal tunnel time into the game weakest joints. My body's rejecting League. I think my body has spent a good amount of time rejecting League. Not today, bitch. I got snowballs!
I saw that in slow motion.
Why? Okay. Says Gyunsu's Rage Blade is commonly built, but also so is Blade of the Ruined King. But also Nasher's Tooth. What am I gonna go with? Let's do this because I'm weak.
You build on hit items. You build all 3 of those items on your screen right now. So any one of them is fine.
Did I disconnect? Is that what's happening? What is
you're back now,
happening? League Gaming? Hell yeah. Warwick Davis, their team is sexier. It's over for you guys. How are they sexier? They're not! Whoop. Why? I basically kill versus Affiliates for sex. Off. Why doesn't want you to play League? Why? The home team is actually sexier here. Yeah. Yeah. We've got Lucian. And Samira. And Rel. And Kale. I don't know about Malphite though. I'm gonna say it.
Malphite's pretty good. He's objectively good.
He's
I
sexy
guess.
though?
He's a big rock.
Sexy
I
though?
mean,
He's always
cock
hard.
solid.
He is pretty solid. Just by virtue of hating. Bricked up. I mean, he will not let you down in that regard. My ult's up in 4. Oh no! Jesus!
Oh my god, it was so clean.
I know what I'm good for. That's throwing that ult on somebody who's not me. I know what I'm used for. This is very pre-season 4 League of Legends for me. Oh. Jesus. Damn. Damn.
Mistakes
Get
were
fucked.
made.
Get fucked. Get fucked. Negative. Oh god. Oh god. I'm ulted. I'm dead. I got exploded. The enemy team is crumbling. It's because Genie didn't believe in us and said that we weren't as sexy. So now we must crush them. You said, oh yeah, you said also Nashers. I'm still like really pissed that my wrist hurts. I think Aphelios can turn his sister off.
Wait, I don't know if I want to hear the rest
sister.
of that.
Oh, they're right there. Yeah, don't rely on me, dog.
I don't want to know about incest Aphelios.
Taking that. I'm kind of a little curious about incest Aphelios. My ult is down. Damn! Samira and Lotion going crazy! I missed. I'm so pissed. I missed with my snowball. Do you remember that time that Dai got a what's it, a penta, and I thought it was Kree?
The Nami Penta, I still think about that every day.
Wait, so I remember that time.
Always in the back of your mind.
That time that she didn't fucking think it was me. Can you please back the fuck off? Uh-oh, okay. Jesus
Holy.
Christ!
Get ready to ult Penny. He's going for the penta.
I only have 10 seconds.
It's
Keep it
time.
going.
No.
No.
It's close.
Bitch! This man was shooting his guns now. He's too sexy. Gold. Yeah, this is hard. My poor body though. The fact that my wrists are like immediately like, no.
No,
We stopped. I thought
I'm
we
kind of feeling
stopped.
myself there.
it's fine.
I saw the vision.
I still have that one clip, I think, of the one pentakill I got on what's his face on Cowboy Barris.
Paris.
Yeah, he a cowboy. Let's see. Oh. The heck is ability haste? Don't worry about it. Something crazy, I'm sure. My ult's down for a minute. Holy shit. Holy shit. That Penny do they go by Penny Feather or just Penny?
Penny is a Lucian main.
Oh, I
So
see.
he's feeling himself too.
Damn. He's getting genie. He said, "How dare you say that I'm not the sexiest?" My ult's up in 5. I can throw it on sofa. Oh fuck! Ugh. I'm dead. They changed cooldown to haste. Oh, they did that not. I think it was
Yeah.
like that for a couple years, isn't it?
Yeah, they changed CDR to haste back in like season 7 or 8.
What season is it now?
15.
Shut the
Aware.
fuck up. Season
Aware.
15. Oh my god, I'm old. That's why my fucking wrist hurts since I started playing.
No, my heart scale is popping off. Let's
Finally,
go.
one whole kill! One kill! Let's go!
You can do it.
Oh,
Didn't expect the assist.
1 in 5! Let's fucking go as a kill. Pathetic. Holy shit.
That's not true. You haven't hit your power spike yet.
I don't have enough PM on my Kargis. Oh, tower shots. Ow. Ow. Gotta play through the arthritis.
Wait, Penny is fucking gliding on
Look
them.
at from Donkey.
Holy.
Let me look at that. Oh, disconnect. Oh, wait, it's just you guys, but I'm still traumatized that one time I was in League Voice and people couldn't hear me. I didn't know. Never again.
But to be honest, I doubt they even heard you because most people don't even join it anyway.
Has it been like a year since you've played too, Sofa?
probably.
The 16 kills versus the 1 kill, it's telling. Ugh. I'm so upset that voice chat isn't team wide instead. It's party wise.
Yeah, done.
I would have seen so.
Wait, that was actually kind of wicked for a second.
Oh, now I'm 16. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Sweet 16.
Yeah, let's go. Now I'm gonna fucking auto attack. Shut
Holy, look at her
shut
go.
the
She's right
fuck
clicking.
up.
Holy shit. Holy
Shut the fuck up! I'm ready to go! Oh shit. Oh shit. Clear. That was a pretty fast wave clear. Jesus.
It's got that culling.
Let's right click these hoes. Look at that insanity!
Holy.
I might get 3 kills. You fucking just wait. Does AP lotion still work?
You can play it if you want, but it's dog. I mean, it's ARAM. People still do it.
It's almost like, what was that one that I was doing for, what's her name? Ash?
AP Ash.
AP
Poke Ash.
Ash.
People still play that too. Yeah.
Do they? Oh! Brand just fucking blasted my ass. That's not fair. I'm glad that nobody's in the chat. Hold on, let me also... I don't know if there's a way to make sure... I'm afraid to alt-tab. Let's see. Oh, there. That's
Why?
how it goes. Because
What are
like,
you trying to
before
do?
all my shit would show up. Like, it would just bring up all my shit. What was I looking at? I forgot. I forgore. Hi, you too. Oh, I'm making sure the chat is covered by my body. Okay, yeah, it is.
Oh, it is.
I'm not trying to
I
get...
told you that.
I was like, I'm not trying to get fucking banned, you know? Hi, Twitch. Hi, you too.
Oh my god, I'm getting melted.
How do people know that somebody's a streamer?
I don't think they do. I think they're just... They're just fronting.
Oh, I got too close. I was too close. I was too close. I'm stupid. Damn it.
He's so big.
Ass Blast USA. Yeah, that's what's happening. Let's go. Maybe they just look up... See, I'm so grateful that my league name has nothing to do with my Twitch name. I could not handle people coming into here and being mean to me. For my shitty league.
Oh, I don't... To be honest, I don't think that's ever happened to me.
Really?
Yeah, it's never happened. Which I'm surprised, because I've seen people with the same Discord name get, like, harassed. Even though it's not, like, their stream name. I feel like Discord name is almost even more obscure.
Oh, I changed my Discord to match my screen name because it used to not. And then, like, Nano Dan was like, why the fuck are you like this? Pisser Griffin, I finally got there. I'm DCing. Oh, wait, no, I'm back. Oh my god, it's driving me nuts!
I think stream is still effed, though.